Welcome to our virtual Wesley Chapel Mission Center Breakfast of Light. If Wesley Chapel is new to you, thank you for joining us. To our Wesley Chapel friends and family, welcome back. Here we are in Grant Park on East McMicken Avenue in Over the Rhine, which functions as the front yard for Wesley Chapel Mission Center. While our world faces a plague in 2020, Grant Park and East McMicken Avenue encounter a plague of sorts that never ends. Imagine being a child and having to walk by trash and filth on sidewalks, prostitutes advertising to their clients, the display and selling of pornographic magazines, drug addicts shooting up heroin or snorting cocaine, intoxicated folks yelling and running into the streets, and the choking stench of marijuana, liquor, and even human excrement as you walk to school or to this park. Less than 2 months ago, on August 16th, a mass shooting happened right here. Yet in the midst of this despair is Wesley Chapel Mission Center, a guiding light and safe haven, a haven of hope in Over the Rhine. Today, we're taking you inside Wesley Chapel Mission Center, where you will learn about our free year-round programs and our staff members who reflect Jesus as they fully engage with the children, families, and neighbors to impact their lives for good. In 2003, Wesley Chapel Mission Center started in one storefront as a 3-day-a-week latchkey program with less than 10 elementary children. Pre-COVID-19, Wesley Chapel Mission Center filled 6 storefronts with out-of-school programs for pre-K through 12th graders 6 days per week, serving nearly 100 students each week.
I love that you can have fun, you can meet new people, and have more friends.
The kids in this neighborhood don't have a lot of consistency in their lives. A lot of them go from home to home, house to house. A lot of them have parents that are incarcerated. Many of them change schools every year.
A lot of kids I see, they're always roaming around by themselves. And if they're not at home or here at Wesley Chapel, there's no telling what the kids could get involved into. The one year with a young boy that got shot in the playground across the street, they were like, "Mom, we know that boy. He used to go to school with us." Then I told the boys, you don't have to be scared to come walk over to Wesley Chapel. I said, because they know the difference between a gunshot and a firecracker. I was like, so they will automatically get you guys to safety.
I mean, really, besides Wesley Chapel, there's not a lot of outlets for youth in this area. For me, the way I see Wesley Chapel is just the glue. It's the place where a lot of these kids kind of like start in the neighborhood and really kind of stick to.
Children encounter numerous opportunities through Wesley Chapel Mission Center. During the school year, staff members engage the children in Bible lessons and various enrichment activities while providing homework help and a hearty snack. On Saturday, students receive one-on-one tutoring and encouragement along with breakfast at Star Club. At summer camp, campers enjoy lunch before participating in praise gathering, academics, craft time, Bible lesson, gardening, swimming, walking field trips, and recreation.
I see a big change when my kids, before they went to Wesley Chapel, before I knew about Wesley Chapel. Oh my God, Michaela was like, we love to eat, we love the snacks, we love the activities. DeMarion said, I like how they teach us, they help us with our work, to let them know they love. And Jesus loves you. And they teach this because a lot of these kids don't know about these things. They don't know the positive because all they see is negative. So what they see is all they know.
Loving Jesus and loving children are the top qualifications for serving through Wesley Chapel Mission Center. These requirements lay the foundation that make this ministry possible. Reflecting Jesus, our staff members meet children where they are and journey with them into new possibilities and opportunities to help them explore beyond these 10 city blocks and to help them thrive, body, mind, and soul.
Because I have teenagers of my own, so I want to be able to provide other kids that same type of influence, that positive influence that I provided for my kids. And I want them to come to me and be that person and say, hey, Miss Janine, I'm having problems, or I made a mistake. When we came up with the life game, we wanted to provide them with the real life stuff. Imagine 7th and 8th graders paying bills, paying rent, and they like it because they have to keep track of how much money they have, what bill has to be paid. Also learning the word, knowing the word, that there's scriptures that connected to anything that life has to offer. They just have to use those scriptures where they are in their life. They don't have to stay there. Despite their circumstances, they can arise above that and be the best people they can possibly be.
Alongside our adult staff members and volunteers, you frequently see our junior assistants, who are high school students we employ as paid support staff. These high school students are preparing for adult life while they participate in our high school program and work with our children during programming, serving as great role models for our younger students.
My name is Kyler Rowland. I've been involved at Wesley Chapel from kindergarten to sophomore year in high school. I'm now at the University of Toledo, majoring in mechanical engineering. Without them, I don't know if I would even been staying in school. They pushed me to stay in school. You know, my parents did as well, but they added that extra layer of why school is important, why God is important. You know, I wanted to do other things, but they didn't let me, go down that path. They wanted me to go down the right path, and that's what they want for everybody, for all the kids. I feel like God put me in Wesley Chapel. I want to learn more about who is God. What is this they talking about? So when I really started learning more about Him and going to a Catholic school, started learning more about God and faith, it was like, okay. So then I developed that faith and I developed that Christianity, and I try to pray every day and, thank God for being alive. Thank God for breathing.
Tragedies and crises strike every family and community. But this Grant Park neighborhood experiences more trauma due to the addictions, incarcerations, and separations caused by the prevalent crime and violence. God sends people of amazing faith to Wesley Chapel Mission Center to go beyond expressing concern, but to minister to our hurting children, families, and neighbors.
My son's name is Ricardo Williams. He's in the 1st grade this year. He's 6 years old.
Ricardo was a great student in our kindergarten program. I was heartbroken to hear that within a week or two after shutdown, his father was shot and killed. He would have been working, but was off work because of the shutdown and was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Around that time, my kids had lost their dad, and everybody at Wesley Chapel had reached out to me and my kids. They was not only there to help Ricardo learn, but they was there to help me and my kids move on with life with the troubled time that we was having. Cause it been a tough year, it been a real tough year for me and my kids, but despite it all, that we still here and they still here with me and with a smile on their face.
Children who stick with Wesley Chapel Mission Center through their elementary and high school years enter adult life with a firm hope in the Lord. As we plant the seeds and water them, we trust that God places other people in our children's lives to tend His garden for the kingdom.
When I first started coming here, I was only 5. I was in kindergarten. Then I came here and I seen like how much this place actually provides for our community and helps it, and it makes our community as a whole a better place. It gave me so many things. It gave me a second home. It gave me like a second life, if anything. It just gave me the personality that I have today. It's played a big part in helping me find faith and trust in God, because through my life, it's like I haven't really been on that side or in good terms with God or just people in general. So, and then when I came here, it's like I have people who care about me here and people who love me, and they help me see the wonders of God and like how He loves me too. And it just makes me so happy. Like, I'm so eager to go to Bible every single day I'm here, and just happy to learn anything that I can. And I just feel like if I never would have came here, I probably wouldn't have found out about how wonderful the love is of God and everyone here.
Wonders of God. 17-year-old Tanaya, who you also saw in the Wesley Chapel Singers clip, has hope in her heart because our Wesley Chapel Mission Center family shared it with her. When COVID-19 spread to Cincinnati, our hopeful staff members chose, instead of wringing their hands, to find ways of serving our children and families. Remotely, they ministered to body, mind, and soul through regular phone calls, text messages, emails, self-made YouTube videos, and even handwritten cards. On June the 1st, the staff members cautiously yet eagerly returned to Wesley Chapel Mission Center, committed to safely provide a summer camp for our children, whose neighborhood recreation center and swimming pool were shut down all summer. For 6 weeks, over 100 day campers hurried into Wesley Chapel Mission Center to participate in everything we offered. To give the children hope, Wesley Chapel Mission Center turned to the Lord for wisdom and stepped out boldly to shine the light and share the love of Jesus Christ along East McMicken Avenue. For 17 years, Wesley Chapel Mission Center has been a guiding light and haven of hope because of the gifts of people like you, who give of their time, talent, and treasure. Individual people, more than churches, businesses, or grants from foundations, are our largest source of funding. We need folks who see value in our work to join us as we bring light to the darkness and dissolve the blanket of despair, one child, one family, one apartment building at a time. Please click on the donate button in this video's email, or on the donate button on our website, and commit to support God's amazing work through Wesley Chapel Mission Center. As we part, I share the Wesley Chapel Singers' benediction. Go in peace, and the peace of God be with you this day. Go in peace, and the peace of God be with you always.